Welcome to another edition of the Truth Zone. As always, this is your host, Truth Seeker here, and there is a lot of strange things happening. For instance, it really seems as if they are trying to do chaos any way possible, even with this stuff going on currently with Snap. This really seems to me as if this is more order out of chaos, and one has to wonder if all of this is going to tie together with the digital ID eventually. That's what one has to wonder, because it really seems as if they are doing everything in their power to collapse everything. Any and all things that this society was accustomed to. It seems as if they are trying to collapse it all. Now, I know that there are people out there that's taking advantage of the SNAP benefits. I get that, but there are people out there that truly need this stuff. And if they don't receive their benefits, they are really going to be hurting when it comes to eating. So this really feels like a real life Hunger Games that we are watching. And again, I believe all of this is by design. Now, maybe the government opens back up and everything goes back to normal. Maybe, just maybe. I'm not saying that this is it. This is the big one. But of course, they always have to blame it on one side or the other, saying, oh, it's Republicans' fault. It's Democrats' faults. And the list goes on. They always have to do this because it is part of the illusion of choice. Because both sides are one and they are the same. They are. Both sides are part of the same club. But I do believe that all of this is by design, and one has to wonder if the government will even open back up at all. Maybe this is a precursor to more things to come. But something else very interesting is Donald Trump and the ballroom that he is building. It is very reminiscent of King Solomon's temple. That is very interesting stuff indeed, and it really seems as if things are really becoming more and more strange and interesting by the day. With all of this stuff happening with Snap, and then you have this stuff with Trump and this ballroom and everything else, or BAAL room. I mean, it really goes to show you where we are at. I do believe that Trump is part of the club. I do believe that he is pushing the agendas. I do believe he could even potentially be the Antichrist, but I guess time will tell.
Why does this ballroom look suspiciously close to Solomon's temple? The ballroom or the Baal room? What's going on with Trump? This gets extremely weird when we start going into his third term in 2028, 2029. And yes, y'all can scream the 22nd Amendment, but just wait till I show you what I gotta show you. So some people on Twitter figured this out, that it looks suspiciously close to this right here, Solomon's Temple. Specifically, the layout for the outer courts to the rest of the structure. We're about to get to the third term in 1 second, but why is someone posting this saying they're seeing a UFO or something weird going over the White House? Who knows? But I do know Bannon came out and he just said this, and then at the same exact time he said that Trump will have another term.
Well, he's going to get a third term. So Trump 28, Trump is going to be president 28, and people just ought to get accommodated with that.
So what about the 22nd Amendment?
There's many different alternatives. At the appropriate time, we'll lay out what the plan is. But
at the same exact time, three-state solution, the creation of Christian state of Jerusalem in the Holy Land. And by the way, don't get mad at me. I'm just showing you guys what's happening. Nothing political here. And if you're wondering why Bannon would know, he's been a Trump insider for years. And while this is happening, a huge Trump supporter, Bryce Michelus, came out saying that one, not only does he not support him no more, he also thinks he's the Antichrist.
Hey, I want to let y'all know I'm not with Donald Trump no more. I don't support him. I don't like him. I think he's a corrupted leader. And yeah, it took me a while to come to that conclusion, but I finally am coming to it. And I do not like the guy at all. The first thing for me was he didn't release it. They're even acting like they didn't exist. Hey, I'm not biased, man. He talked a good game. He tricked me. I was fooled. I admit it. Okay, now let me tell you how bad I think this is, though. This is really this bad, guys. I want y'all, if you're a Christian, I want you to get into Revelation 13:3, and I want you to read that verse. Yeah, about the Antichrist, about the one who was fatally wounded in the head. Then he was miraculously healed, and the whole world marveled at him and said no man can make war with him. Yeah, I do think that Donald Trump is that beast of Revelation 13:3.
I can't show you what he said right here, but go find it. This end of the year is going to be insane. And by the way, talk about tomorrow. Make sure you're praying for Jamaica. We are watching the most perfect worst case scenario. Talk about it tomorrow. It's going to be bad.
Now, Trump did come out and say recently that he doesn't believe that he can run again, obviously, in 2028. But I don't know. There is something really weird going on. And speaking of strange, Jamaica, they just got pounded by a hurricane, Hurricane Melissa. But when you begin to go down the rabbit hole, per se, when it comes to this Hurricane Melissa, you will really begin to question everything and wonder if this was done by design. Because look at this right here. Jamaica has comprehensive plans for a smart city, including a new city project from the ground up to address overcrowding and infrastructure strain, and a demonstration project in New Kingston to test and implement smart technologies. And this is part of Vision 2030 Jamaica. So you really have to question everything. And one has to wonder if this Hurricane Melissa was a controlled event, because when you begin to dig a little deeper, it really makes you question and wonder if this was another land grab. Because when you begin to look at all of the details, things look very, very bizarre. Things look very, very strange. And in my honest opinion, I think that this hurricane was influenced, because I really do think they are wanting another land grab.
In the coming weeks and days, I'll be making certain announcements regarding the acceleration of Jamaica's intention to become a fully digital society. We are well on our way to this. We have established the national identification system. We have put in place our digital currency. We have given directions to our ministries to digitalize their operations. Most of our ministries are now moving from paper-based systems to digital systems. Our military is transitioning. The society is moving very quickly, very rapidly to become digital. Our banking consumers are seeing it as well, because the banks are moving very rapidly to digital. You have something now called artificial intelligence. Very soon, this position of a human being exchanging cash and so on, that is going to disappear from the banking system very soon. And you are going to have to interface with machines. I don't want it to be a scary thought, but it is a thought that we all have to embrace.
So you have all of this stuff going on, with this hurricane that happened in Jamaica. You have all of this crazy stuff happening over here in America. You have a lot of crazy and bizarre and weird and strange things happening. And really, honestly, I think all of this stuff that you are witnessing, I think it's all by design. I think this is all part of their chaos. This is all part of their order out of chaos that they continue to do over and over again, because these people are truly sick. And who knows what will truly come from the SNAP benefit stuff if people don't receive their food benefits. Who really knows what will come from that? But it really seems to me as if they are trying to create a chaotic event. That's what it seems like to me with all of the things that I'm seeing. I don't know. I guess time will tell what else is to come. But I do apologize for not uploading much recently on YouTube. I'm back now, and I'm going to do my best to start uploading more videos on a more consistent basis. I do thank you all for your continued prayers and your continued support. I can't do this without each and every one of you. God bless each and every one of you. And as always, this is Truth Seeker signing out.